Welcome back, guys. We're playing Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. We're using a lot of mods. Roman era mods called Eagle Rising, a European map mod, a mod called Banner Kings, which modifies a lot of things in the game, adds a lot of content. Realistic battle mod, which improves the combat AI, and a few other minor mods. We're running a campaign here where we find ourselves founding a kingdom and unintentionally starting a civil war in Scandinavia. We were first mercenaries from Scandinavia fighting the Romans, but when we got our own keep, the other Scandinavian clans turned on us, started fighting us instead of joining forces to fight the Romans. So that left us no choice than to strike back towards them. So we've been engaging in the civil war for a year in game, and we've been able to turn several clans against the previous ruler. This is a castle belonging to Ragnvald, which is the current king of Scandinavia. We ourselves haven't yet founded our kingdom. We've founded our kingdom in terms of vanilla, but in Banner Kings you have to have legal claims, and we're working on that. I will show you after this battle if we manage to siege this. The goal is to bring this down. We've been being very aggressive. I can't zoom out now because we're in the siege, but the original Scandinavians, we're just gonna call them Scandinavians and call ourselves the Berserkers. The Scandinavians, they've been on their heels for more or less the entire campaign, because we managed to convert some of their nobles straight off the bat. So yeah, we're gonna continue the siege. Just a mini tutorial. We've talked about this before on how to siege. We want to keep this siege as intact as possible if we manage to take it, so we're gonna just build a battering ram. But we can't launch an attack until the siege camp is done, and we want the battering ram with us. Problem is with that is that they are building catapults. So in order not to get completely destroyed by those, we will build trebuchets, 4 of them. But the trick is here, once one is finished, you pause the game and you move it to reserve. I will show you how to do that. Turn the camera around so we know. This is a bit of a death trap. Let me continue the death trap thought. If a huge army comes here, since this keep is in the mountain pass, we have nowhere to run than to turn and face them. But I don't think they can muster such a big army, because if you look here at the conflict tab, they sort of have the same numbers, and this is counting in that they probably have way more militia. We have lots of prisoners, so they shouldn't be able to muster bigger army than we have at least. Our army is 1,000 men strong, should be enough. It takes a long time to muster this type of army. And since we have a lot of territories as well, we're not gonna be able to starve these ones out. Did one just finish and get destroyed? Yeah. What we want to do here is move it to reserves. Let's build the second one. We can't. No, we messed up a bit, but I think we will manage. We're talking over our objective. Music, you can hear in the background, it's about Danheim. I recommend you check their YouTube. I've got allowed to use their music as long as I promote it. Yeah, they are trying, but they know our numbers. They saw us come up here. Can we build an extra? No, we can build an organer instead. Let's do that, just to have something. Also, saving right when I was supposed to pause. We do have a short save interval, sort of like every 5 minutes, because when you're running a lot of mods, you don't want to lose all your progress due to a crash. We haven't had that many crashes during the entire campaign. I think 2, and 1 was related to me recording. So yeah, we're soon about to destroy here. So let's pause and bring the 3 trebuchets out. And we have an extra war gunner. See, now we destroy their catapult, and that's all their defenses. This one isn't built yet. We do want to keep these walls intact. We do have the numbers on our side, and we don't want to wait to starve them out anyway. If we continue the siege now, we will just completely make rubble over this, and we don't want that. So in order, we're gonna launch here soon. It's gonna do the final preparations. Take a quick look at a party, see if we can upgrade something interesting. We're not gonna upgrade those because we're running Roman era, and the Eagle Rising mod doesn't affect the Sturgian troop tree, unfortunately. So this is vanilla, and these are way too modern to be, so there will be immersion breaking if we use too many of them in our army. What the AI does we can't really control, but we ourselves, same thing here. That one is okay though. Let's recruit all of these. Normally you want to upgrade everything here about your characters, but we got so many companions due to mod, so that will take, well, we only have 3 points, let's just do those. This wasn't anything important, but going through this all the time with you guys watching, well, these are actually important characters. Would take so long time. We got sort of close to 100 companions in total. But you want to make sure you don't have any unspent points here before you go into battle. I did notice we're low on army cohesion. I think we can buff it even though we're in a siege. Yes, we can. It's worth the influence. Buff it up. And then what we want to do here before we launch, since all their siege engines are destroyed, this one is under progress. We want to move these to reserve because we don't want to get friendly fired during the siege itself. So here we go, lead an assault. Like I said, Roman era mod called the Eagle Rising. Everything here looks okay. We do have these nobles from the Berserker kingdom. She looks like she's an archer. This one as well. This one as well. You look to be a melee fighter. You can join us here. You do look like an archer. You have a shield. You have a bow. I'm looking at the portrait in the background. What weapons they had equipped? Well, they should look good enough. Yeah, it is. What I normally do is put initially all the infantry formations on loose formation so they don't get unnecessary damage while they run up. The AI will sort of decide primarily which group runs to where, because one group is heading to a couple of ladders there, another group is heading for some other ladders, and then the third group is bringing the, what's this mount here? Hide. The third group is bringing the battering ram. What I like to do is when you get closer here, you shield up in a shield wall, so you take less damage. Which group is what here now? Yeah, group number 2 is using the battering ram, and group number 3 are these. Yeah. So I'm holding group 1 and 3, those are the groups on the ladders. until we have a hole in this. So we actually just putting them in shield wall formation and letting them sustain a bit, drawing attention. You can do this since they don't have any siege engines up. If they had catapults, ballistas, you don't want to stand like this, because that will just wreck your troops. But now their shields can absorb most of their arrows and javelins and stuff. So we're waiting for these to start working on that door. Our archers are controlled by the AI. If we mark them like this, you can see delegated on command. It's highlighted. And we want it like that because now they're spreading out, taking cover, so like we're doing, firing at will. They're doing a fairly good job at it. If we would use these ladders now, we probably just get clogged down. Because, yeah, and we don't have any siege towers, we didn't spend time building those. It could have been an option, but I prefer to save time instead. Here we go. How's that door looking? Let's see from here. Which group was it? Was it group number 2? Yeah, it was group number 2. From previous experiences, I'm gonna let this group stand put. Gonna go in ourselves, or rather, what's it group 2? Let's have them help out here. Let's try this time. You see, we do have perks, Vandal, which increases the damage on these walls. And it's charge. Come on, push, and down. We're telling the other groups to move up the ladders. Well, we got sort of stuck here. Hello? Well, that's a big army. Can we move up here somewhere? Yeah, let's reinforce this. Let's make sure these groups are charging. Let's run up here instead and deal with these archers here. Hello? How's it going for the people on the ladders? Let's try and help them out. We don't want to get peppered by arrows though. Here they come. We do have lots of enemy archers there, so I think we have a better call actually going down back where we came from and start working on the rear of the door. Just throw it randomly in there. Oh, call it shield. Just try and distract. Work. Looks like it worked. Don't want to get trapped. Oh, new archers here. Move. Maneuverability is great. We have a long axe. Let's try and help out with this push here. The dwindling down. How's it going with the walls, by the way? Yeah, the wall is going fine. This push is going worse. Let's try a different tactic. I was thinking about that previously actually. Let's see if we can pull those troops. Well, because they're getting clogged and jammed up by a door. Let's have them move back a bit. See if they want to advance forward instead. Why are the Berserkers going that way? Oh, hello. Don't throw stuff at me, please. And let's have them shield up here. Oh, who are these people? Let's go over to our ladder guys. The guys scaling the walls. How's it looking here now? Good. Well, they seem to have overcome this. Yeah, let's just have everyone charge in. It's soon over. I don't know which did most, troops scaling the walls or the people at the door, but main thing is that we split them up. Their attention. So, oh, here's someone. Hello. Yeah, that's it. We didn't lose that many, I think. Now only 64 dead. So this was a really good battle in terms of numbers. We don't really care about the relations here now, because yeah, these are the royal clan of Scandinavia. We're never gonna be able to recruit them over. Let's take all prisoners again. We talked about this in a previous video on how to manage prisoners when you're taking keep in Banner Kings. It's different. So we're not gonna ramble on too much about that. Raiding our troops instantly because we have a perk where we can donate loot for XP. Taking the loot we wish for future crafting. We are advanced blacksmith. I would really recommend you to pick it up, even though it can be grindy, it's well worth it in the end. And it gives you something good to do during peacetime. If we ever get there again, you never know. Let's donate that one. And let's take something of value. Those gloves are actually good for this guy. Spotted that. And this. And let's throw this back at them. And then donate the rest. In Banner Kings you can't devastate or pillage keeps which have the same culture, which we do with these, so it's only show mercy. Currently we're the owner, but there's gonna be a vote on who gets it. And this is one of the reasons I wanted to get this one before this one, because we own Bergen and we want to have as many big keeps as possible, because that gives us buffs. Well, there's a break going on there, we'll deal with that later. And we're not even getting put up for the vote right now, I know this. So I tried spreading the castles out a bit between the clans we have, and it's still gonna get the chance to vote. But this, counting this castle, when this one goes up to vote, we'll probably give it to these. Did they lose a keep? I think we lost the keep. Well, we're gonna spread the keeps out at least, so we can take... Yeah, we lost that one again. Interesting. Yeah, we have to take that one back. Anyway, let's have a quick look here. Let's take everything they threw in the dungeon. Let's have a look at Banner Kings just for the sake of it. I did multiple videos about this. So you can go back and look. One is called Banner Kings Tutorial. We're not gonna bother with this. No, we won't bother with that. No, well, there were some troops we could recruit. You can recruit in castles in Banner Kings if they are your clan or kingdom. And here we're gonna dump all our prisoners and instantly turn them into slaves, except these ones, of course, and the ones we want to keep for conversion. So we're throwing in stuff we don't want, and we're well over the limit. So let's throw in some peasants along with it, and this one. And there, now we're on the limit, so no one should escape unless they get lucky. Let's upgrade a bit of troops again real quick. Yeah, we could upgrade that one as well. After that, we're gonna wait a bit, I think we're all done here. Now we're gonna take this stuff as well. Let's take all the troops out of here for now. Gonna donate them back in. Let's put the local governor in place. This is also a banking option. If we don't have enough companions, you can just put the local guy in. Let's donate for money just for fun. This is also in terms of Banner Kings, I think. Pretty sure. Just gonna put up a queue here. In case the AI forgets. You can actually cultural convert. If this was a castle from another culture, we could convert into one of ours. But since it's already Scandinavian, we're good. And let's just click here, take action, and wait for a little bit. We do want to wait for this. Actually, we're getting a bit spread out, so I'm gonna modify our army. Let's do that later. Let's wait here as one unit. Come to think of it. And then we deal with this uprising here. Wait longer until the vote goes up. Should be in a day or two. Resting heals us quicker and reduces the cost of troops because of perks we have. Just waiting for the vote to show up for this castle. I don't feel we're in such a hurry. We're just gonna retake Ergo. We can just leave this. And now we click here, this pop up. This is just like in vanilla. Let's not. Yeah, we do like this clan. We're married to one of their clan members, so we don't mind supporting them, and everyone else thinks they should have it as well. You see, we're not even showing up on the vote. I think we need to retake the other castle as well. Let's throw some prisoners, like these nobles, in the dungeon. Okay. There we go. For influence, let's donate some troops we don't like in our army to the garrison. Let's upgrade first so we know what's going on. Let's go down bottom, and yeah, we don't want these. They can have some extra peasants as well. So plus these. It's not gonna make a huge difference. So let's keep the rest for ourselves. But that's a good influence gain. Let's see if we can get one more out of this. Yeah. Better than nothing. And let's head out. Let's turn the camera around again. Ooh, getting dizzy. I prefer having south to north all the time. This would be a close bet, but I want to retake this. And I thought I saw a raid here before, so maybe there is some groups here. We probably can't catch him. We are catching him. Yeah, we did catch her. The forest. Let's just send out a resolve to that. We're way more numbers. It's just gonna be messy if we do it ourselves. Let's take the prisoners we can find. Let's upgrade, just for the sake of things, to keep everything fresh. Equip these and bring those in. Yeah, let's leave that one outside. Anything here? Looting. Donating rest. Yeah, now we turned a bit slower, so I guess they're stalling us, but I don't think that was her intention. Here we go. That was the army we was looking for. So let's have a quick look here again. Let's have a quick look so no one super important is leveled up. Well, we did level up something. This is siege wins, and this is general wins. Yeah, I prefer this one. This is our healer, yeah. Important. Yeah, let's get this one, I think is best. This one, let's double check. Yeah, that's a well one. Let's get these points out. I had a companion dying, and I think it had a lot to do with that I didn't care at all about him. See, this 10% extra armor is really important. Sorry to pull you guys through this, but I don't want to lose one of them. There wasn't that many of them, so we got upgrades. Only 5 more points here somewhere. I know more or less exactly what I want, so it's gonna be quick. Not even gonna explain it, then it would take forever. A last save before battle, hopefully. And let's clash with that army, and hopefully we can catch them and get a field battle going. It's the owner of Stockholm and Gotland. Yeah, let's just go for him. Let's see if we can just chase him a bit. So are we catching him? Yeah, we should be catching him.
Well,
Yeah,
if it
on
comes
the
down
slope
to
down,
you and
hopefully.
me, let's make
We're nowhere close to high enough relation to convert him. So, and I don't think we can when he's the leader of an army. So let's fight this out. We should have the numbers advantage and the position as well. But we do have to attack him, since we're the attackers. We can't just stand away. And he found a spot which is somewhat flat. That's unfortunate. I was hoping for something downhill, since we were chasing him downhill. Let's make a few more groups here. 100 in each seems a bit much. Let's see what we can accomplish here. Leave those. But you are fairly proficient, but you are using a bow. And I don't really like your stats, or her stats rather. This one though. Yeah, this one looks good. I think we need 4 infantry groups here. 5%. Yeah, 18 each is a good number. Yeah, and we'll keep this one as it is. Let's see, let's put this one here. Are you mounted? We don't know. Let's have him in this group. He's not a part of our clan, but this one is an archer. She has a bow as well. Saw that in the picture. There we go. We're gonna dismount the majority of our troops, because I don't like fighting mounted. We're only gonna keep our elite squad mounted for now. Yeah, they don't have that, but we can use them as a flanking their archers. So we're gonna move the cavalry, our elite troops, way over there for now. I'm gonna select each and every infantry group, put them in shield wall formation, because for some reason they are charging us. Let's move them up there. Tell them to hold fire for now. Let's spread out our dismounted archers and place them here. Stay mounted for now. Come on, get in position. Speed up, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Speed up. This is bad. They're not really in position. It's good enough, I guess. What you can do to save some damage from the archers, if we have the right perks, is to put them in shield wall, and we're gonna do that. Spread them out here, and right up there, see if we can get place them a little bit better. Yeah, we can place them up here actually. Let's just place them here. Still have them firing. Flank looks good, I think. So let's place our elite troops up there. Everything here looks decent enough. Let's dismount. Yeah, what we want to do here now though is just hold for a bit until our elite troops are ready to get dismounted, which we order them to do now, right behind the archers. and then we just charge them in. Well, they are in wedge formation already, so that should give them some bonuses. And our shield wall is holding quite nicely. These archers are doing nice work. Yeah, it's over for them. Let's head over to the other flank. Let's do like this. Let's distract them a bit while we're traveling over to the other flank. And since their archers are basically dead, we can take this route over to the other flank. And we're getting reinforcements as well. Running uphill isn't that fast though. You don't want to do this if they have archers alive. Here comes our elite troops. We want to push this flank, which got the high ground. So that's group 4. 4, put them in a wedge formation, fight well, and have them charge. That will and especially now when our elite troops are coming from behind, this flank will completely crumble. And since we're on the high ground, well, they're all dead. Yeah, they're all dead anyway. This is just devastating for the enemy.
Everyone, attack!
These are sort of rotting. Well, you are dead. I'm sorry for you and your kin. That's a Mew? Oh well. Let's get a force. Well, I think we picked up one of the slower ones. And that's a wrap. That's a complete slaughter. I don't know if we could have executed that much better. Especially since we want our elite troops to get even more battle experience. That's what I tend to do, even though we could have pushed faster with the rest of the line. I want to prioritize certain units to get buffs. So yeah. That was probably one of the biggest attempts to resistance. I'm gonna check the diplomacy tab. Sometimes the AI is weird and still wants to continue the war. Let's take these as prisoners.
I yield. Enough.
I have no need for relations with you guys.
I give up. You fought.
Not at this moment at least.
I yield.
I give up. You fought well.
I give.
You, however, you own settlements I'm interested in, so I'm gonna release you to improve our relations a bit. Unfortunately, no one else of his clan was in that army. That would have been more beneficial. Let's not take all the prisoners. We're gonna take the noble prisoners. We need to remove some, recruit some. Let's see, let's remove some peasants here. Like all of them. And then some of these as well. And all of those. Some of these. There we go. Now we're all good again. Let's, in normal order, boost these because we're gonna donate XP. These are too modern. Take the weapons we need. And we're gonna aim to conquer one of the castle of this video, this episode rather, if we can. Let's take these horses, they don't generate any XP. More durable shields. Let's check the first one who doesn't have a banner yet. We earned it. Let's take stuff which is worth of it. Nothing really interesting here which catches my eye, and donate the rest. And let's retake that one up there. We're not gonna bother with this army. Just head there real quick. Now if we lose too much cohesion here, I think I'm gonna just throw people out and let them do their thing, because I think we've dealt with the majority of their army. So yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna throw out the people out of the army which aren't, because yeah, we're gonna double check the amount of troops here. It's basically empty. So we're gonna manage our army. So because I think that a lot of the nobles in our army, which isn't part of our clan, would do better if they go and recruit more troops and maybe defend their villages. These should be our own. Weird. What if we manage it now then? Yeah, no. Weird bug. Still have decent amount of troops. Like 500, that's more than enough to deal with this. And let's do it the same way as last time. So plenty of room just in our group, due to some perks and due to us owning big settlements. Let's turn the camera around. Let's hope for the best during the siege. Yeah, I was afraid that might happen, but we had to take the chance, I felt. Nice, we paused this in time. No, we're not gonna release anyone. Pause, move it to reserve, rinse and repeat. Well, Scandinavians almost dying against bandits. Let's pause, move to reserve. We're finishing lots of workshops and stuff, but we do have a building queue, so it should be okay. Music by Danheim, check their YouTube out. And a smaller army coming here again. We're not worried. They might head for that keep though, so we want to finish this up. Let's spawn this out. Finish this as fast as possible. That's a lot of catapults down. One remaining. There we go. Pausing the game. Doing final preparations. We're not gonna wait for them to vote on it this time. Because we're in a rush to catch that army. Let's recruit all of these. Yeah, looks good. Save. Doesn't affect the game time though, fortunately. The morale is fairly low for some reason. Maybe because we recruited too many prisoners. And yeah, sieging does take a toll on the morale. Food quality is a bit low as well, so we should throw out some of the low quality food, I reckon. Didn't pay attention to that. Let's go over this. This is also a function of Banner Kings, if I remember correctly. Skip breast, do we have meat? Yeah. Not that we're gonna throw out. That should increase it in after the siege at least. Let's double check our stats. 9 people, or some people. Well, that one isn't in the siege. She is though. Yeah, this is a good option. Who are in the group? More damage. You are also in the group. More HP. And other things such as. Well, we're gonna put this here actually. And you are also in the siege group. Let's improve your shield a bit. You are also in the siege group. You as well. You as well. Yeah, stronger shield. Just in case. Well, that's it. And let's go. Everything looks decent here. I don't mind this setup. So let's just go. Again, loose formation for everyone. Initially. I want to track which group is what here, because it's always a little bit random. I know it's not group 1 because that for sure is group 1.
Footmen!
Maybe it's group 2. It's hard to see, so let's just spread them out again. Ah, we forget to remove the trebuchets. Yeah, hopefully we don't get any friendly damage. That is an issue though. That is a big issue. We need to move our shield wall a bit away from the wall. That was a sloppy mistake. It's good and bad that we did that, but some people like having them with you, but my experience is that they tend to do friendly fires. Which group is what here now?
Make a shield wall!
Okay. But can you stand down here instead, perhaps?
Move!
So you don't get shot. Group 1 seems to... Yeah, so then it's group 3.
Shields up!
Yeah.
Soldiers!
Yeah. I don't like trebuchets all over the place. Let's place them down there. Let's see if we can pick any one of these off. Let's get this shield there. We don't have that many here. It's unfortunately that we can't just rush them. Because I fear we will get wrecked by the trebuchets. They're aiming fairly high though, but that's no guarantee. Let's look in here. Let's throw our javelin up there. Yeah, we did hit someone. But let's get this down here. Basically, I moved the shield wall a bit further off from the wall. Last time we had them right in front of the ladders. Was it? No, was it?
Soldier, stand apart.
No,
Form a shield
that's
wall.
that group. So then it's group 3.
Footmen,
Let's take our berserkers, trying to switch their objectives here. Telling group 3 to go up there instead. You do that. Group 3, come on, go there. No? These are stubborn as pigs. Let's open this up. Group,
gain formation.
follow me.
Infantry.
Let's go in here. We just told our berserkers to follow us and everyone else to charge. Yeah, our berserkers are just trying to reach us, which is great. Let's have them charge as well now. Not that many troops this time. I'm a bit worried about getting trebuchet though, so let's just finish this up. Jeez. I can feel the trebuchet incoming. Let's rush this. Yeah, we'll use our throwing spear. Panic, you don't want to get the trebuchet. I haven't seen a ball wreck a huge amount of us yet. This is bad if they shoot now. Yeah, that's it. Didn't lose that many, that's great. I think during the next save I will say thank you for joining, so we're just gonna loot this keep and then I will see you in the next video. I can let you enjoy the music in the background while we sort this. Thanks for joining, guys. See you next episode.